everybody, you are watching the Flick Chicks, Rock and Jack, and we have a pretty big movie in store for you. This is The Host, the new Stephenie Meyer movie. People are going crazy about it.
It's a lot to take in, and it's like true to her like Twilight form and her franchise success. You're gonna have the lovers and everything, so let's start with it. It is about an alien race that takes over humans' bodies and minds. Wanda the alien takes over Melanie's body, but Melanie's spirit is still in her head and won't get out. Mellie eventually convinces Wanda to join the human forces. Switches sides. But in Stephenie Meyer's style, like I said, there's a love triangle when Wanda falls in love with a human named Ian, while Melanie longs to be with Jared, who she can see, but she can't talk to or touch directly because Wanda has taken over her body. Meanwhile, the aliens are hunting down humans, trying to take over their bodies and create this utopian, perfect universe.
So we got love, we got action, we got aliens, we have post-apocalyptic world, and it sounds like it should be amazing. No, I don't know. I just felt like this totally missed for me. I love sci-fi. I'm usually a pretty big fan of aliens, and I just was kind of like, I don't know, I was in it for the first few minutes. I would even say for probably like the first half of the movie. Yeah. I was like, okay, I can see this, I can get this world and the whole concept of these aliens taking over people's minds and one fiery spirit's like fighting.
Fight through, no one takes over my body, but yeah. It's really complicated. It's trying to fit a lot into one movie at one time, and it gets kind of convoluted and confusing, and if you'll notice, the aliens have these little rings in their eyes, and the whole time I'm watching the movie just thinking, well, why don't humans just get those contacts that I had when I was in junior high that turned my eyes purple to turn their eyes that same color gray as the aliens?
Yeah.
End of movie.
They could just hide.
Yeah, and just live amongst them, because that's the only way to tell.
They're in some weird civilization and growing wheat. I didn't know what was going on. I was really confused. I mean, I know there's going to be Stephenie Meyer's fans and Twilight fans out there who are pulling their hair right now watching this review, and you know what, I get that. There are books that turn into movies that I know nobody will like, but I'm just so happy to watch the book come to life on screen. It's just exciting for me. Or watching like Les Mis, a musical coming to life on the silver screen. That's cool. I get that. So you know what? That's going to be cool for you to see the characters and the story that you love up there, and you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, I remember reading that part of the book. But if you haven't read the book, I really don't think you're going to like this.
You're going to be lost. And I went to see it actually with a friend who tried her best not to laugh at some of the most serious moments of the movie. So it's almost, oh, I feel bad saying this, it's almost so bad, it's funny.
Like, it is so bad, it's funny.
Like, it's a guilty pleasure if you want to see a movie that's so bad you'll be
That's why I used to go to the Twilight movies. I just went there to laugh. I never took that seriously either. So, I don't know. I think that if you've read The Host, if you're a fan of the book, if you're a Stephenie Meyer's fan, you're probably going to like this because you already have a connection with it. But if you are just going to see a movie, like Raquel said, the only reason to see this is if you want to laugh, because the acting's bad, the story's all over the place, the contacts are weird, so I don't know. I'm gonna say thumbs down for this one unless you're a Stephenie Meyer's fan.
You know, you might want to see it if you are a tween who loves cute boys.
Hotties, that's so true. Max Irons, Jack Abel, super cute, super cute. Max Irons is Jeremy Irons' son.
Yeah.
So,
really?
Yeah, I know. Kind of a weird fact. So.
Wow.
But yeah.
And silver cars and helicopters. You like shiny things.
Guys are gonna hate this movie. I won't even think about bringing your boyfriend to it. The only redeeming factor for guys would be that there's a Lotus in it and helicopters, and that's like.
And Diane Kruger, maybe.
Oh, Diane Kruger. Diane Kruger. I'm really, and I don't think we've said this yet during Flick Chicks, I would skip this. I would not go to it unless you are a Stephenie Meyer's fan or a fan of the book The Host. Otherwise, I would not go.
I would rent it if you want to have a drinking game one night for fun. So wait for it.
See how many times you could laugh at the ridiculousness and the bad acting.
And the contacts. Every time you say contact.
And the contacts.